come on, come on. Let's do it. Come on, let's do it. Let's stir it up. Come on, let it rain. Let it rain. Oh, come on, musical artist J.D. and K.D. Hall, come on. Get right back at you. We got a technical problem up in here that we're getting ready to fix right now. Okay, work with me, fam. I need y'all to share. I need y'all to share. Let it rain. Let it rain. Let it rain. Come on, family. Let it rain. Come on, y'all, put some clouds out there. Clouds out there. Come on, family, let's share. Come on, y'all know what time it is. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. rain. We're gonna make it rain. That's enough. Come on, Peter. Bring Rogers in. Come on, family. Y'all need to share. Come on. Come on, share. Come on, y'all, we're gonna make it rain, we're gonna make it rain. 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 You need rain. You need rain. And your friend Y'all better come on up in here. It's gonna rain. Y'all better come in here. Praises be unto the ancestors, the Most High ones. You all right? Somebody breathe. Go ahead and breathe. Come on, put them. I need you to put those clouds with the rain. Come on, family. Hey, Jazzy. Your Majesty, Empress in the house. Hey, Connie. Hey, Rhonda. My baby. Hey, how you doing, Rhonda? Hey, Brittany. Elder Gibbs, the elder in the house. Hey, Ty. Hey, Cynthia, my girlfriend. How you doing, girl? Hey, Tammy. Oh, my queen, my girl. Y'all ready? Cool. What's happening? Hey, Makila. Oh, the intuitive one. The noble brother, Craig Leverage. Hey, Casey. Hey, how my daughter. Hey, baby, how you doing? Stephanie, what's going on, girl? Hey, Pastor Brown. We got Logan up in here. Guess what we're going to do? We're going to make it rain. I need you all to open up the floodgates wherever you at. You come where I am. Here you go. Ooh. clouds gathering. It's gonna be a storm. Oh, can't you see the thunderstorm? Can't you see the clouds are gathering? It's gonna be a storm. It's gonna be a tempestuous wind. It's gonna blow everything you need in. You are going to I'm drunk in y'all. I'm drunk in y'all. I'm drunk in y'all. I'm drunk in y'all. So when the prosperity is blowing, the wind of abundance is blowing. I'm drunk in y'all. The wind of good health is blowing, y'all. The wind of wisdom is blowing, y'all. The wind of understanding is blowing, y'all. There is a wind that's blowing. Go ahead and get in the flow. Get in the flow, y'all. Get in the flow. Get in the flow. It's your season. I'm drunk, y'all. Drunk with your blessing. I'm drunk, y'all. Drunk with your energy. Now I need you to flow. Come on, JP. Come on, JP. Can I get them to flow? Flow, flow, flow. I need you to flow, flow. Flow, 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 flow. Come on and flow. Flow, 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 flow. I need you to flow. You need you to flow. Come on and flow. Come on and flow. Come on, JP, you gotta give it. Come on. Come on, come on, JP. Come on and flow. Come on and flow. Come on and flow. Woo! It's healing in your flow. It's growth in your flow. Understanding in your flow. Wisdom in your flow. Knowledge in your flow. Deliverance in your flow. Happiness in your flow. Glory in your flow. Joy in your flow. Everlasting peace in your flow. Renewable energy in your flow. slow. You better flow. Your hands better flow. Your feet better flow. Eyes flow. Ears flow. Amani kaka, amani dada, hola, bonjour, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum, umbutu. Greetings, family. One love. Listen, it's about to rain. Oh yeah, it's gonna rain. And you're gonna say the one made it rain. The one did that. But I want you all to know that this is a true session and we've embarked upon a new journey. We've now raised a page called the Truth Session. If you haven't had an opportunity to go there and like it and follow, we need you to do that for you, for me, and for us. Because it is for us and by us. We're not selfish, stingy, or greedy. This platform is our platform. We need you to be circumspect and get into position so that you can do what is required of you. We all have a responsibility, one to the other, so that we can get the things done that we need to get done. And throughout the session, you're going to hear us ask you to donate. Don't think that we're begging. We're just simply saying that we need help to spread the message. Yes, we did come out of the church because our season was up. We was in that realm doing what we were doing, but now we in this realm. And trust me, we have understanding, understanding, overstanding, and surround standing of what it is that we're doing, and we're not practicing. Okay? What we're going to give you is going to be fact-based, and you'll be able to check it for yourself and see that it is what it is. We're not going to be out here giving you hype. We are not out here to give you hope. We're out here to give you knowing. Knowledge, because knowledge is the precursor to every experience that you're ever going to have. The greater your knowledge, the greater your experiences. So we want to share that with you here in the Truth Session. And whatever you all have to share, because it is a dialogue and not a monologue. Who, me? I'm your host with the most. I'm the one, the apostle, the prophet. Yes. Coming into your eye gates, into your eardrums with 2,400 watts of power in this hour. It's not my time to hold down the captain's seat, but listen. There is one that's worthy to hold it down, and he's here today. Some of you know him. Some of you, I presented him to you. But I want to say to you, buckle up. Because we're getting ready to make it rain. He's going to make it rain. Feel the rain. Feel the rain. Come on, you might as well continue to let it rain. Come on, I know you know it's raining where you are. It's raining in your spirit. It's raining in your house. It's raining in your neighbor's house. It's raining in your family member's house. Listen, I am getting ready to rain some information on you today. Yes, this is a master teacher, the son of the host with the most. You know, the one who just took it from coast to coast. Listen, we're getting ready to make it rain with some information. I need you to buckle up. I need you to open up your minds. I need you to get ready for what we're getting ready to drop on you. Listen, this word is in time. It's in time, not on time. It's in time because we're advancing and we're passing through time. It's a measuring stick. So now we're getting ready to measure and parcel out and ration out this information for you today. Listen, yes, indeed. The master teacher sitting in the captain's seat today for the host with the most. You know him, the one, the apostle, the prophet. Yes, indeed. Listen, how many of you know that information is key today? It's key as to what we're getting ready to do, where we're going. And listen, we've been talking about the realm of quantum, the realm of all possibilities, infinite possibilities, many possibilities, all probabilities. We're going to drop some information on you today that's going to be life-changing. And listen, we always tie it into the realm of mathematics. Put some information on it so that you know that it's true to form, true to heart, true to life, true session. Because that's what we do. And so now I need you to open up your minds and get ready to receive this information. We're going to talk about, as a matter of fact, it's about the classification of matter. And yes, this is part 5. Listen, we started out on this journey with part 1 and didn't know that snowball effect was getting ready to happen. And so we've journeyed on and we've advanced and passed on all the way to part 5. Why? Because information is released in time. And so as we advance and as we pass on, we receive more nuggets and more information that builds upon what we've already talked about. And so I need you to get ready for this information. We're going to start out talking about the quantum, the realm of quantum, because that's where all this started, talking about quantum mechanics, quantum leap, quantum mathematics. And then we ventured into that realm talking about the states of matter. Took us all the way over to plasma, which took us to that state where the organic
the organic, the kinetic elements resided. Talking about them. Xenon, krypton, oh my goodness. Radon, we've been talking about that. Which took us all the way to that realm where we talked about coagulation, which connected to what? Plasma. Which also took us to an area where we dealt with, oh my goodness, those indicators, those strength indicators, giving us the ability to recognize when to make a move, when to leap into that area and take hold of this information, when to invest, when to hold it, when to know when things are just meandering. That's the time you stay in your holding place, your resting place, or get to that place where we're overbought or something's oversold to us. We have that understanding. And so now the one has been talking about that place of quantum. And so I'm getting ready to put some information on it. Why? We're going to talk about the realm of possibilities, many possibilities. Listen, if you didn't plug into the session last night with Empress Jazzy Jazz and the one, listen, you missed a treat. If you're on this feed right now, at the set time, at the appointed time, I need you to go back and check that out. Man, it was powerful. Nothing like you've ever seen before. And all of us were tremendously blessed, tremendously elevated. And with grateful gratitude, we say thank you, Empress. Thank you to the one. Listen, before I go any further, let me go ahead and hit this donors list, because listen, we're grateful and thankful for what you're doing. It's about us, as the one said earlier, FUBU, for us, by us. And because it's for us and by us, I need you to go and buy us. Yes, we need to buy us. Buy from us because it's for us and by us. Listen, look at this. Donors list. Ask Jazzy, number one. Yours truly, the master teacher. Oh, y'all know him by name, know him by sound. JP, the Prince of Peace. Our very own KD Hall. You know, the one that bring the nectar. Sister Rhonda Moore. Aretha Muhammad. Teddy James. Our very own, our boy, Al B. You understand me. Clea M.E. Cynthia Ford Clark. Felicia Hick. Furlander. Shadri and Calvin, our sister. Empress of Essence. Connie Conduo. Yes, Elder Gibbs. All is well and it just got better. Yeah. Yes, Anthony and Tracy Love. Sabrina Dupree. Melody Lundstrom, come on here. Mabel Cole. Gina Worthy. Faith Walker. Listen, we honor you. We appreciate your donations. It's how we do what we do. Because we have to do what we do. There's a need for us to do what we do. Yes, sir. And as the late Ray Charles said, listen, we come to make it do what it do, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Hit us with that one time to one.
One time. You know, baby, you know we come to make it do what it do. You know that.
Yeah, that's the one, y'all. Can't nobody do it like the one. Listen, as a matter of fact, it's about the classification of matter. And while you're in the clapping business, go ahead and give the one, the Prince of Peace and KD Hall, a black hand. Listen, they made it rain up in here and brought the house down. All right, listen, give me a quick second here. Let me go ahead and get myself set up here. My goodness.
Jazzy Jazz just sent another one.
Oh, come on here. Gratitude. Empress Jazzy Jazz. Summer breeze make us feel fine, blowing through the jazz in our mind.
Yeah. You dig?
Yeah. Go ahead and strap yourself in. Listen, we're getting to drop some information on you. I need you to get ready for this information. And listen, you know I'm going to the mathematics. So I'm constantly going back to mathematics because that's the foundation. Man, it's who we are. We're a makeup of mathematics. And in that realm, there's a realm of all possibilities. And so when we can conquer that and remove the fear, I'm telling you, man, we're limitless.
Say that again, Apostle.
When we can conquer mathematics and take away the fear, we become limitless. We become infinity. Limitless, no borders. Having the ability to boldly go where no man has gone before. Oh, y'all know where that came from. But listen, let's get ready for this. I am going to quickly drop this on the timeline. I just briefly hit this information talking about quantum, but I want to put this on the timeline because you need to see this redundantly. And as we repeat this, I didn't say by rote. I'm talking about redundance. Redundance represents a backup system. So when you see this information over and over and over, it builds a foundation. So we're going to talk about quantum, what it is and how we got to this point, all the way from part 1. All right, under the teacher will appear. Let me know if you can see this information. Let's get into it real quickly. As a matter of fact, it's about the classification of matter. This is part 5. Come on, let's make it rain. Watch what it says here. The word quantum comes from the Latin word quantus, which means how great. So quantus, meaning how great, means there are realms and limitless possibilities. The realm of possibility, how great the quantum realm is, which means we have the ability to tap in all that we are, all that we possess, that have been given unto us, that have been placed in the constitution of our makeup from the very foundation of our creation. It's in there. It's in there. All we're doing is tapping on it. Watch this. The word comes from, or the word came into use before the year 1900. Watch this. In reference to quantum status, which is in medicine, which means the amount which is sufficient.
Connie just gave.
Oh, we see that Connie just gave. Gratitude, gratitude. Thank you. Quantum meaning the amount that's sufficient. So even in the quantum realm, if it's a small amount, it's sufficient. Because that small amount multiplies and magnifies and magnetizes and becomes large. Because the part is a part of the whole.
Come on, teach us.
So in that small realm is the large realm. Look at an atom, a quark. It's a small part, which becomes large.
Yes, sir. Come on here. Aretha Muhammad, alchemical, gave.
Yes, gratitude.
Tracy Love just gave.
Tracy Love.
Cynthia gave.
Yes.
Just gave again. Cynthia.
Come on.
Ford Clark.
Thank you.
You guys are awesome. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. We need this. Thank you, family.
Gratitude, gratitude. We love you, man. We appreciate you. You believe in this. Your quantum strength indicators are on.
Yes.
Those are those signals that say, man, it's the time. The time is right. You understand when to give, how to give. But watch this, you give with a purpose. And now we understand that we're not just doing something. Listen, we walk in the realm of knowing. We walk in the realm of all possibilities. We walk in the realm of manifestation. Which means you're not a hoping. I'm a just believing for something to happen. No, my seed is going to make it happen. As the one said, you're going to give that seed. You're going to make it bleed that it may bring speed to meet your need. That's what's getting ready to happen. Why? Because of an understanding. See, listen, in all that getting, you need to get an understanding. Understanding starts out as a seed.
Get an understanding.
Get an understanding from the seed. Except that seed fall to the ground and die, it abideth alone. But you're going to get an understanding. You're going to decree that your seed fall to the ground, that it can germinate and bring forth. By and by, you're going to get an understanding. Because you know that's your foundation. Oh my goodness. I want you to just listen to that.
Go show him some of them collars, man. Move some things around for him. Go and hit a collar. Y'all need to watch the master teaching this boy's bad. He's getting ready to move some things around for you in the realm of the spirit. Master teacher!
Come on, come on, come on. Yes, it's needful. This is needful. Come on.
Get an understanding. Get an understanding.
Oh, come on here. Yes, indeed. With all that get an understanding. That's what we get here at the truth session. What is truth and understanding? That's what it is. Listen. Let me read this real quickly from our Empress, Jazzy Jazz. Gratitude, Master Teacher, for taking the fear out of math. I was never good at math, but you have helped to ease my fear and to gain understanding in how I use formulas in my everyday life. Listen, I'm telling you.
We got Barbados in the house.
Oh, Barbados, come on.
We got Atlanta in the house.
Yes.
We got the Ozarks up in the mountains in the house.
Come on, come on.
Oh my God. We got North Carolina in the house. Y'all need to tell, hey, reach out, reach out, reach out, reach out. Listen, wherever you at, put it on the timeline.
Yes, indeed.
Dag nabbit. Are y'all retarded? Put it on the timeline. Where are you? Even if you're in the shadows, put it on the timeline. Come on, timeline. Put it on the time. We need
the sign of the times. It's the sign of the time. Put it on the time. Put it on the timeline.
Faith Walker just gave.
Gratitude, Faith Walker. Listen, it's about that time.
Somebody gonna report some rain in a minute.
Talk about it.
Somewhere.
Talk about it.
Y'all better come on in the house.
Yes.
Somebody said it's gonna rain. Hey, yeah, you better come on in here.
Come on, hit that share button. Hit that share button.
Now, and hit them emojis. Come on, y'all, put them clouds out there. Make it rain. Because we gonna make it rain, baby. We gonna make it do what it do. Yeah, oh yeah. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Y'all ready for this rain? Come on.
Come on, family.
All right. Come on. We just gonna let it float.
Oh yeah, we're gonna make the earthquake, y'all. It's getting ready to rumble, tremble, rock and reel.
Come on. Listen, check the timeline. Under the teacher will appear. Listen, we're causing it to rumble. I believe that's what the one said. And you have to see that it rains and rumbles and thunder in that quantum realm. We've leaped over into a place where all the necessary particles to survive, to advance, to prosper, come with us. That's what quantum leap does. It carries over the necessary particles, the substance that you need to survive. Those things that will allow you not to fear. Those things that cause you not to doubt, to be in unbelief, to walk in apprehension, reservation, hesitation. That's what quantum does. It releases all of the baggage. Listen, it's like a jet on a runway. It has to pick up speed. Why? So it can get off the ground. So the law of lift can come into.
Jesse says raining in the mountains.
Oh, come on. Empress said it's raining in the mountains. The one said there are going to be reports. I'm telling you, that's what time it is. Because we've entered into that realm of quant. Oh my goodness. Which means in the Hebrew, the Almighty One, Elohim, is gracious.
Come on here. Talk to us about.
So now we've entered into that realm of quant, where things have been graciously given unto us. We've ascended to a place. Listen, I'm telling you now. Thank you to one. Magnetism.
Yes. Yes, magnetism.
Where things become magnetized to us.
Yes, that's what you opened up with.
Oh my goodness. So that's what's happening. So now we're not trying to figure a thing out. Whatever we need figured out, because we understand the mathematics of it, and we've released the fear, we become it.
Yes.
I'm not trying to ask to see if it's going to happen. I'm commanding and demanding it to happen.
Yeah. Teach us how to solve for it. You're solving for it. Yeah.
See, listen, I'm solving for that unknown. Even if there are two equations, I can solve for an unknown. One called substitution, one called elimination. So now sometimes we've got to eliminate certain things in order to solve for the unknowns. Yeah, sometimes X marks the spot. I need to hit it right in that spot to solve for that unknown. Then there are times I have to solve for one variable. In other words, sometimes I've got to become the one.
When you hit that X spot, you're going to hit that G spot.
Oh. I got to hit that G spot. The G spot, the large G spot,
yes, sir,
also represent the gravity of a certain thing.
Exactly. And that God thing.
And that God thing. Yeah, sometimes we just got to get up and do our God thing. As the late James Brown says, sometimes it makes you want to jump back and kiss yourself.
Yeah.
What we experience today make you want to jump back and kiss. Listen, go ahead and jump back and kiss yourself.
Come, I did.
Come on here. Listen. Put those lips on the timeline. Jump back and kiss yourself. That's what time it is right now. So that you may grow, so that you may love on yourself. Listen, I spend all day loving on me. That's why I know how to love on you. Because I've been taught to love on me. Yeah. The one taught me how to love on me. So now I can love on you. And as a song said, when love calls, you better answer.
Yeah.
Oh. Don't let it slip away this time.
Yeah.
Because it may not come again.
Yeah.
You might want to answer that love call.
Yeah.
Come on, Prince of Peace. You know what you always say. Go ahead and hit it with us. Hit us with the love.
If you're feeling like love, let me hear you say love.
You understand me?
Come on here.
Go hit it one time. Go hit it one time.
Anybody that's anywhere that's feeling like love, let me hear you say love.
Love. Yeah. Thank you, musical artist JP. Listen, man, that brother is bad. Who we got in the house? Maryland in the house. Come on. Yes. I saw Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah.
Listen, man, it's raining everywhere. It's raining right where you're sitting, right where you're standing. Your voice is raining. Your spirit is raining. That's why you're able to receive, called capillary attraction. You're attracted to it.
Yes.
You were attracted to it last night.
Yeah.
And it just spilled. Listen, it spilled over. Some of you probably didn't even rest last night.
California in the house.
Oh, California in the house. Come on. We're just letting it flow. We're going to hit you with this information here in a second, but we're just letting it flow.
Come on, let it rain.
Come on, let it rain.
Let it rain. Ebony, where you at?
Emily, put you on the timeline where you're hailing from.
I need you. I'm trying to get you to still hit Roger for me.
Crystal Banks from Virginia in the house.
It's raining, baby. Yeah, come on, we're gonna make it rain, y'all.
Come on. Oh my goodness.
Phone guy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Ebony. Yes, indeed.
Listen, let me rain this information on you while they're making it rain.
Should I never meant to cause you any sorrow? Never cause you any pain. To see you in the purple rain, purple rain. Come on, y'all, princess in the house. Princess in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Prince's birthday recently passed. Peace be upon him. But his spirit is here. He's releasing love. Master teacher about to open it up. Come on, y'all. Let's take a flow. Let's take a ride. Oh!
Purple rain.
Don't y'all mess with us up in here. Purple rain. Yeah. Come on. Purple rain. Purple rain. Yeah.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
Let it rain. Let it rain.
Let it rain.
Come on, y'all, get in that purple rain. Come on, put that rain out there, y'all. Come on.
Come on.
All I wanted to do was see you laughing in the purple rain. Standing in the purple rain.
Purple
Happy in the
rain.
purple rain.
The purple rain.
Yeah, go ahead and put them purple hearts out there with that rain. Come on, Jazzy. I see you, Jazzy Michelle. Come on, Your Majesty.
Purple rain. Purple rain.
Jazzy laugh. Connie laugh. Connie laugh. Wonder laugh. Cynthia laugh.
Come on.
Ebony laugh. Yahweh laugh. Crystal laugh. Yahweh laugh. And the gifts laugh.
Yeah.
Oh, you better laugh.
You better laugh. Gratitude, gratitude. Listen, we're ready now. We're ready now. Listen, I want you to go with me real quickly to Malachi 3 and 8. And of course, we're using this as a backdrop. Not trying to proselytize anyone, save anyone. Listen, I was saved when I was saved because I was saved. Before I got saved. Because I'm saved. And I don't mean the religious saved. I saved myself. Come on here. When I got here, I saved myself. The only person who can save you is you. We've been erroneously and religiously taught that we need saving. And we are the saviors. Come on here. I heard the sacred text say, save yourselves from this untoward generation. Yes. Oh, it didn't say, I come to save you from this untoward generation. It said, save yourselves. That's what it said. So now, let's talk about this. See it on the timeline. Go ahead and put those emojis in the air. Give me a thumbs up. Commonly referred to as Malachi, but it's Malachi. Watch what it says. Man, very powerful. Remember, we're talking about the realm of quantum in regards to mathematics, finances, setting up parameters and borders and fortifications. Watch this. Watch how this comes into play. It says here, it says, bring all the tithes into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house. And prove me now herewith, saith Yahweh Sabaoth, if I will not open you the windows of heaven, or shamayim, and pour you out a blessing. Let me stop right there. Again, it's just a backdrop. It's our sacred text. But I'm using it as a backdrop because it's very powerful and potent. Watch what it says. It says, storehouse. Bring all these tithes into the storehouse. And listen, before I had an understanding of tithing, I was doing it because my spirit agreed with it. And the one that's been saying this for a long time, I've been with him over half of my life. So I didn't have a problem with sowing unto the one. So we're talking about into our storehouse. Watch what storehouse means. Storehouse comes from 2:14 in the Hebrew. It's the word otsar. Watch what it means. Treasure. It means store. It means a treasury. It means storehouse, armory. Oh, wow. It means a cellar or a garner. From atzar, which means a depository. A cellar, I'm going somewhere with this. It means a treasury. In the plural sense, gold, silver, costly utensils, etc. Now, watch this. So now we're talking about the realm of quantum when it comes to our ability to make the right decisions and to sow unto one another and to support one another and to donate. Look at this. It says, bring it that there may be meat in mine house, or bring it unto the storehouse. The storehouse means an armory. So what am I saying? Our giving builds a fortification. It builds an armory. It builds a place of protection. We're not just giving, but it fortifies something. It fortifies our disposition. Listen, when you have an economic base, you can make things happen. You can't make things happen without an economic base. And so now when you can move some things financially, listen, you've built an armory. You've built a storehouse. Watch this. The storehouse also means a depository, which means at any given time we can open up that depository and make a deposit. Not only that, at the time we need it, we can make a withdrawal. Listen, you can't make a withdrawal if you don't make a deposit. So now, an armory, a cellar, a garner, gold, silver, costly utensils, etc. Watch this. What did the one show us last truth session? The beautiful copper. Oh, that alchemical metaphysics rendered unto him as a gift. So now, storehouse also represent those gifts, those precious metals, copper, gold, silver, costly utensils. So now it wasn't fortuitous that happened. It was a prelude to talking about building a storehouse, building a fortified disposition. Watch this. It also means a magazine of weapons. Wow. So storehouse means a magazine of weapons, which means it's all right. So it's a weapon. It's a tool that we can use to fight with. I'm not talking about going out starting a war. I'm talking about having the ability to use it as a utensil to war with, to place things in strategic places that we may get certain things done. That's bringing it into the storehouse. It also means figuratively of Yahweh's armory. Watch this. Of the Almighty One for rain, for snow, for hail, for wind, for sea. Wait a minute. So we see now that Godzilla has come. Oh my goodness. So the storehouse representing Godzilla coming, because it represents the wind. It represents the rain. It represents the snow. Everything happened today had to do with storehouse. So we built up our armory with this flow, with this rain, to fortify our disposition, to fortify our stance. Listen, having the ability to stand on your square and not get knocked off your square. That's what this energy did. That's what the flow did. That's what the kinetic and the potential energy did today. It fortified us. But it also means, in the greatest sense, as opposed especially to family. That's what we're building here. Because Otar also comes from 1004, which means, comes from the word bayith, which means house, a depository, an armory, a cellar, a garner, same words. In the greatest variation of applications, especially family. But watch this. It said that there may be meat in mine house. The word meat is the word tarif or taraf, which means spoils. So now, bringing meat into thine house gives us the ability to spoil that which is trying to spoil us. Listen, when you got some things looming, you have the ability to go and take care of that, what happens? You spoil that attempt. When there is negative energy coming at you and you have the ability to harness it and redistribute it, guess what you just did? You just spoiled that energy. That's what sowing does. But watch this. It also means to tear, to seize, especially of creditors. Wait a minute. So meat means to spoil, especially of creditors. You have to see that the word tariff comes where we get our English word tariff. Oh, let me get this board over here. I think I'm ready to use this board.
Yes, sir.
You all excuse me for just a second. Come on, come on. Come on, JP. So we're talking about a tariff. What is a tariff? A tariff is a tax on imported goods. Let me go ahead and grab this definition I got out here.
You can take your time, Apostle. You got the next session too, so don't worry about that.
Yes, sir. Let me put this definition out here. Come on, give me those thumbs up and those hearts and that care and those laughter emojis, if you can see that. www.dictionary.com. The word meat, we get tariff, which is where we get our English word tariff. A tariff, an official list or a table showing the duties or customs imposed by a government or imports or exports. The schedule or system of duties so imposed. It also means any duty or rate or duty in such a list or schedule. Any table of charges, as if a railroad, bus line, etc., bill, cost, and also charge. So now, we have the ability to charge a certain thing.
Yes, sir.
Because we've brought our gifts, our meat into the storehouse that it may be filled, that it may be full. And so what it does is gives us a fortification where now, listen, those tariffs, anything coming in, we have the ability to put a tax on it.
Come on here.
Certain things that we have to embark upon taxes our body, taxes our mind. But because of the understanding we have, we can send that energy back out that it may tax others and not tax us.
Yes, sir.
Listen, when I'm dealing with children in an instance where I know I've got to put some energy into what I'm doing, listen, whatever they give me, I put a tax on it and send it back out and cause them to take on that energy themselves. And guess what? They start operating like me. Oh, I've gotten a testimony from parents, from friends, from relatives, from other administrators and teachers saying they're operating like I operate. They're carrying my spirit. Why? Because I placed it on, I placed a tariff on it. I placed a level of energy on it to send it back out so that it may operate. It may operate out of my presence, and then they may cause others to operate. Listen, I know school is out, but I called a parent yesterday. In fact, I called many parents yesterday just to check on the parents because of what we're dealing with and to check on the students. One of the parents told me that her daughter's operating just like me. And she was walking in fear until I hit her with the mathematics and the understanding. And she said, you gave her confidence. Now she's teaching others. She's teaching others to do what you do. Because no one has ever tapped into her like that. No one has ever given her the confidence to work with mathematics, and you did it. And so now she doesn't fear it. Why? She took on my countenance, my spirit, my ability. She downloaded it. That's placing a tax, or that's placing a tariff on it. Watch this. So bring that tithe into the storehouse, that there may be meat in mine house, and prove me that I will not open you the windows of Shamayim. See, it didn't say open up the windows of Shamayim. It said open you the windows of Shamayim. Many of you are going to become the windows of blessings to others. Not only are you receiving, but you've been opened up. And so now what's coming out of you is a pouring, an outpouring of rain. That I may, what did it say? I may pour out of, or pour you out a blessing. So it had to rain today. So that you may pour out of that rain, that you may come out of that rain. You know what happened when it's raining. There's a landslide, and they're on the top of that mountain. You sliding down with it. You raining with it. You're on that place of flow. So that's what we're doing right now. We're flowing. We're flowing. Watch this. Let me go to one more area. I'm almost done with you. Listen, we're going to pick this back up next truth session. But watch this. I've got to give you this. Second Corinthians 4:7. It says, but we have these treasures, or this treasure, in earthen vessels. In earthen vessels. Wow. We have these treasures in earthen vessels. Watch what it means. And if you can see that, come on and give me those thumbs up. And listen, go ahead and hit that share button. Let's send this out. But we have this treasure in earthen vessels. Treasure comes from 23:44 in the Greek. It's the word thesaurus, which is where we get our English word thesaurus. So we have these treasures, or this thesaurus, which means a deposit. Oh, there it is again. So we have this deposit into this storehouse. It also means wealth. So we have this wealth in this storehouse because we've laid up this treasure in these earthen vessels. Earthen vessel as in the wife contributing to the usefulness of husband. It says that the excellency of power or dunamis may be of Elohim and of not of us. Watch this. Excellency, 52:36. Hyperbalo, a throwing beyond others. A supereminence, a preeminently. Abundance, there it is. Far more exceeding. It said far more exceeding. We did that example last time. We didn't say exceedingly abundantly. We said exceeding abundantly. So far more exceeding, more excellent, beyond measure, out of measure. So now we have the treasures in our earthen vessels, in our depository, in our thesaurus, in our wealth of knowledge. What we've been given is a wealth of knowledge so that we may build. You can't build without knowledge. You can't build without truth. You can't build without information. And because we're getting rid of the fear, we're getting rid of the borders, we're getting rid of the restrictions so that we may become limitless. That's what we were doing last night. We were becoming limitless. We were removing the ceiling. Oh my goodness. We're not laying in our sealed houses where things lie waste. We're removing the ceiling and we're tapping into infinity. We implore you to take off those ceilings today. Take off those borders. Take off fear. Listen, we're not believing and hoping for something to happen. I learned from the one that if I want it to happen, I'm going to make it happen. He said, command the thing. Well, you may say the sacred text said, it said, if you ask anything, I will do it. Oh, that's a setup to get wet up. The word ask means to demand. It's iteo, which comes from eroteo, which means to demand based on equality. Understanding that you're one with everything. Oh, I'm what? I'm one with everything. One with the universe. One with the almighty ones. One with the one. I can demand based on equality. Because I'm learning what he learns and I'm knowing what he knows. And because I know it, and because I understand it, I can go to my next level. Knowledge, comprehension, application. Then if I just want to be profound and get deep, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. And also creativity. So now I can get creative. I can synthesize. I can bring a thing together. I can cause synergy to happen. But in the midst of that, I'm analyzing it. I'm invoking my strength indicators to come online. Listen, many of you have tapped into your strength indicators. Why? Because you don't fear it anymore. You're doing it with an understanding. And listen, I submit to you today that not only do you have treasures in that earthen vessel, you are the treasure and you are the earthen vessel. Drink water out of your own cistern and a running water out of your own well. That's what you do. Become that cistern, become that well, become that treasure, become that armory, become that depository. Listen. It's that time. They're getting ready to serenade you. You have just heard from the master teacher, the son of the host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet. Listen, I'm going to get out of the way because the one is coming back to you. Come on, come on. Get my black hand as he come before you.
That he is tapping on. He's unlocked the storehouse for you that's been locked because you didn't have the code to get it open. You're about to advance to a place of prosperity like you've never advanced before. Listen, it doesn't have to be money. It could be happiness. It could be healing from traumatic experiences, from abuse, from abandonment, from a number of things. Separation anxiety, I see that out there. I see abuse. I see where some of you have been molested, raped. But the storehouse is being opened now. Those weapons that you need, the weaponry that you need, warrior has been released to you. He opened up some things. He's taken us to the realm of all possibilities. Quan is also used in Korean, like, for example, Taekwondo. The ability to defend yourself. And whatever way that you need to defend yourself in this, and this has been open, these codes are being tapped into. This is one of the things that we do. We tap into things and open up the codes and release the information to you. Some of you have been in expectation, you've been in wanting. Now those things are going to supernaturally, automatically, and systematically happen for you. Why? Because now you have the possibility, the probability, and the potential Because now you are realizing that you do have a purpose. Yes, you have a purpose. And we are here to help you with your purpose. To assist you in your purpose. Because we're going to make it rain. Season. It's raining on you. Listen, this is not hype. It's not even hope. But it's the knowledge that you need to know that you know. Come on. Let's advance. Let it rain. Come on, family. We got you. We got you. So now we're in the realm of all possibilities. The code, the door, the fervent door of utterance is open for you. Listen, what you need to hear is going to come to your eardrums. Those things that you need to shape, frame, and mold, those things that you need to manifest has been given unto you. And we shall further build upon you. Why? Because we're going to hyperbole over. That's right. We're going to advance. We're going to throw things ahead to cause them to align themselves with other things so that you can get what you need. This is what's about to happen in this time frame, so we're going to let it rain. Listen, let me get the master teacher back up here, and we're going to cut it up. We're going to Yes, indeed, family. Listen, this has been the master teacher. Listen, masterfully teaching us as always. Awesome, awesome, awesome lesson. Listen, hope you got those things that you came for. And we know that you did. Listen, as always, do what? Hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. But by all means, do what?
Govern yourselves accordingly.
Yes. One love. Eternal light. Peace. Power, prosperity, and
good health.
Good health. Shalom alaikum. Mishmikah. Yes, let it rain, let it rain. Crystal just donated.
Gratitude, gratitude, Crystal.
Crystal Banks, gratitude.
Yes.
One love, fam. We love you. I'm going to let JP give y'all a little something real slow. We're going to slow it down for you, put it in your eardrums for a few seconds here. We love you. I love you, I do.